The plot of the Pharisees and priests to kill Jesus. I heard Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead in Bethany. Is that really true?
It's true. When I heard that Mary's brother had died, I went to Bethany 3 days later to comfort Mary. And there, Jesus said, "Take away the stone that covers the tomb." People thought Jesus just wanted to see Lazarus one last time, so they removed the stone. Then Jesus called out loudly, "Lazarus, come out!" And Lazarus, who had been dead, suddenly stood up and came out of the tomb. That moment is still so vivid in my mind. And I believe that Jesus is our Savior, the Messiah.
I believe it too. Jesus, you are the Son of God, our Christ. The news of Jesus raising Lazarus spread from Bethany to Jerusalem, and many people came to believe in him. But there were people who strongly disliked this. They were the Pharisees, Sadducees, and priests. So the chief priests and the Pharisees called a meeting of the Sanhedrin and said,
"This man Jesus is performing many signs. What are we going to do?"
What's the problem?
If we let him go on like this, everyone will believe in him.
Why are people following Jesus?
He heals the sick, gives sight to the blind, and even raises the dead.
Are you saying you believe those rumors?
Unfortunately, they are true. We sent someone to investigate among the crowds. And a few days ago, he really did raise Lazarus from the dead in Bethany.
But this Jesus does not follow the traditions of the elders that we value so much.
There's even talk among the people about making him king.
If Jesus becomes king after we've persecuted him like we have, what will happen to us?
King? That's rebellion against Rome. If that happens, Roman soldiers will come and take away our land and destroy our people.
That's deeply concerning.
But what truly worried them was that the people no longer followed their teachings, but followed Jesus instead. Then Caiaphas, the high priest among them, spoke.
You know nothing at all. Don't you realize it is better for one man to die for the people than for the whole nation to perish?
This wasn't just Caiaphas's own idea. As the high priest that year, he was actually prophesying that Jesus would die for the Jewish nation. Not only for the nation, but also to gather together all of God's scattered children into one. So from that day on, they began to plot to kill Jesus. Jesus no longer moved openly among the Jewish people. He left that place and went to a village near the wilderness called Ephraim, and stayed there with his disciples until the time of the Passover. This wasn't because he feared the religious leaders, but because he was waiting for the appointed time. Children, today's story is about the Pharisees, Sadducees, and priests who plotted to kill Jesus. They decided to kill him because he did not follow their laws and desires, but instead obeyed the will of God. We must not hate or harm someone just because we don't like them, especially if they are doing good. Doing so is the same as hating and harming Jesus, who only did good. Repeat after the word.
Love does not seek
Love does not seek
its own.
its own.
1 Corinthians 13:4-5.
1 Corinthians 13:4-5.
Well done!
See you again next week.
Goodbye.